What's up, guys? Welcome to the live stream. It's been so long since I live stream at this hour. It's crazy, but I'm glad to be back. We have some special stuff happening today. Cars and Chrono going to unbox the Vacheron Constantin. So it's really exciting. I can't wait to see it. But before he's ready, let's catch up with Jonathan and Ari. Guys, welcome. How are you doing?
I'm really excited to be here. It's been a long time, man. It's been a long time since you've streamed at this hour.
My green
back.
room. So happy to be back in the green room.
This is great. Good for you. So
yeah,
overall,
welcome to you.
Overall, happy with the trip. Good trip,
man. Happy and kind of distraught. The whole iPad situation really.
What happened with your iPad?
Threw me off. I mean, it didn't work out. It didn't work for what I wanted it to do. You know, I couldn't. If it wasn't for the wristwatch, or we call him Jesus, the wristwatch Jesus. If it wasn't for Swiss, I would be completely screwed because there's so many like limitations on it. But anyways, the first thing I did when I landed in JFK, I called up Apple and returned it. So I got it out of my life. By the way, I didn't know you only have like 14 days to return Apple product. Yeah, but yeah, it's kind of mad. But what I did is I told them to make an exception that I'm gonna replace it with something. I'm gonna get the MacBook.
Yeah,
and that did the trick.
Yeah, they have discretion. I know they have discretion.
Yeah,
so that's
cool.
They
hooked me up. They let me return it. So I shipped it back the same day.
That's it.
Oh God, Riz, I love
that picture. Is great.
That picture. That is quite incredible. Is that Teddy?
All the players.
Who's that?
That's Teddy. Teddy at the lead, and you see the Paul Pluta, method actor, playing Archie Luxury in the background there.
Yeah. Yes.
Yep. You see. I think you see TGV in there too.
He's the Nazi guy. Messed up. But the Rolex is the holy grail. It should be Patek. I think.
Yeah, that's very interesting. It should be a Patek. You're absolutely right.
Yeah, but that is quite incredible. We got Joe Kramer. Cheers, Timmy. $50, Joe. Thank you so much. I'm gonna. I promised to give a call to Joe. Unfortunately, when I was in Korea, I couldn't call. It was a technical nightmare over there, but I think it was better than Barcelona. The whole trip. Okay. Yeah, I'm looking at it this way. When I went to Barcelona, I did nothing. So just producing some content was quite awesome. But guys, the New York Watch Time show is coming up. When is that, by the way? Watch Time. Oh,
third week in October, right? So it's coming up soon.
It's going to be really soon.
Yeah,
it's coming up on October 22nd to 24th. So if you're gonna be here, let's meet up. Let's do a live stream. I'm gonna be there for all 3 days. It's already the Friday sold out. Oh, the cocktail reception. Hopefully they'll allow me to live stream the cocktail reception. That would be really awesome.
I really wanted to try to make it, Tim. Just it's too difficult with the way the regulations are right now. It's too difficult for me to be able to come.
I understand.
Yeah.
I understand. It's look. I understand.
I was really looking into it, and
I know.
Yeah.
I know, man. The travel.
Pain in the ass.
Almost broke me. It almost broke me.
Yeah.
That's how difficult it was.
How
Uh,
full, how full were the planes, Tim?
how full?
Yeah.
Well, I got three seats everywhere,
Okay.
so very empty. Very empty. Uh, I like it was the planes were fine. I loved the the flight itself because I was kind of flying first class, even though I try every time I asked to get an upgrade, they didn't give me the upgrade. Can you believe it? Oh, actually, let me. They wouldn't give me the free upgrade.
Oh wow.
Uh,
Why?
so that was quite disastrous. But I mean, I tried. I tried. I even said that I'm a YouTuber and I'm gonna say good things about and
They
that
don't
trick
care
didn't
about
work
that.
either.
They don't care about that.
Yeah.
No, no.
We
That's
got Rich saying third. Thank
Rich.
you, Rich. Love the guy. Got David
No,
H.
you made good videos with
Upvote.
him. Yeah, you made some
Yes,
fun videos with Rich.
man, it was really fun time. Got
Oh man.
Captain joining us.
Ah,
Captain, welcome to
Captain.
the live stream.
Oh, Captain, my Captain.
Welcome
I
back,
wanted,
Tim. How you
yeah,
doing?
I wanted Captain on this live stream, especially because
I will
we're gonna be
drop the
talking
link.
about Vacheron, and Captain is on the Vacheron waiting list himself. So it's gonna be quite an exciting conversation.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Your IWC video was awesome, and I definitely, if I had a little more spare cash to spend, I would buy that like IWC Pilot Chrono for sure, without question. Like in a heartbeat. It's such a nice watch. Such a nice watch. Yeah.
Uh, Lone
Yeah.
Star Watch Collector, $5. Your career IWC video was incredible, Tim.
Yeah. It
I
was
was
awesome.
I
It was awesome.
was quite surprised by how amazing those brands were. Okay, it was quite honestly, it was shocking. The quality was amazing, and uh, like I didn't go in expecting too much from the brands, but man, oh man, was it quite a shocker. So I want to do more of these. I really want to do more of these. And Lone Star Watch Collector, another $2. Can I be your green room? Super chat. Lone Star. Okay. Hold on.
No, he's asking if he
Lone
can check
Star.
for super chats.
Super chat.
Hey, Lone Star, welcome to the live stream.
Hey,
Can
Lone
you
Star.
be my green room? Hey, that's all good. And we
Got my
got
VC for the
the
occasion.
Cars and
And we got
Chrono.
Cars and Chrono. There we go.
Oh,
What's up, guys? It's been a minute. It's been
yes.
a while.
Nice to see you, buddy. Nice to see
Yeah,
you.
it's been I feel like it's been a while since
Yeah.
been on the stream actually. What's up, guys?
Hey,
I gotta get a hat also. I need to get a hat like Lone Star, man.
I know
Me
that's
too.
that's a snazzy hat. I really like that hat.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
really good.
What's up, Cat?
Cars, I
How you doing, Cars?
Doing great.
Good to see you,
What's up,
man.
Art? Yeah, likewise.
Cars,
bro.
I gotta ask non-watch question. Again, I'm in love with the Macintosh equipment. How is the turntable?
It's awesome. Yeah, I mean,
bet it is.
So this is the MTI 100. So this is something I needed for like a smaller footprint of my home
Yeah.
office.
Mhm.
So it's got the integrated Bluetooth if you ever want to stream like from your iPads, iPods, iPhones, but I never do that. But
No.
yeah, I mean it's perfect for also
Perfect
to
for the
books up
space.
speakers as well. It's like really
Yeah.
perfect for the
Yeah, there's the
the
bigger
size.
one, the one
Yeah.
with the really thick, the thick pedestal that it's on, the thick glowy green pedestal. I forget that model number. That's a beautiful bun too. That
yeah.
that
I mean, you got to check them out in person. I mean,
yeah,
they sound really
they are
nice.
special. They are special. I agree. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Go-
yeah.
I
Well, welcome back,
promised.
Tim.
Yeah, I promised to the Cars and Chrono that I'm not gonna overcrowd the live stream, but we got like almost a full panel here. But that's it. I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna keep it here. Hopefully, we'll be able to kind of rotate through and get everybody's opinion. It's been such a long time, so it's almost a reunion live stream and a special unboxing live stream. Wizard, thank you so much. Welcome back. you didn't have to, but like I really appreciate the super chat. Thank you so much. GS Superman says, "Holy fuck, Timbo has a live stream. I missed this guy."
We missed you.
And
We missed
what
you,
a
Tim.
live stream we have. Cars, how are you doing, man?
I'm doing great, man. Yeah, lots to catch up on. But before, I mean, I know obviously people are here for the partly because of the unboxing. But I mean, what's it like being back, man? And I mean, it was great. The streams you did were really entertaining. There was actually even one, the one at the IWC. My wife actually sat down for a little bit to watch that one.
Ooh.
So yeah, that was pretty cool.
Wow. I was it was there was a lot of improvement this time around when I traveled. I really felt that I did better job than obviously the freaking last time that I went to Barcelona. That was a total disaster. But it's just I need a computer, so it's gonna be better. I hope to do more travel live streams. But this time I'm gonna use proper equipment. So
Tim,
no
it
more.
wasn't a disaster, buddy. You were getting your feet off the ground, right?
Yeah.
Everybody starts somewhere, so don't knock yourself.
Exactly.
Listen, your last ones, because I've never seen the Barcelona, are amazing. Don't worry, man.
I think
Thank
I
you.
love learning about watches with you, Tim. You don't have to know everything to inform us. So I think it's awesome.
Absolutely. This
Yeah,
is
and it gets too boring. You start getting into technicalities, rotors, escapements, silicone. Fight that stuff. You don't have to worry about that, man.
There's a term that you use. There's being technically correct and there's being directionally correct. When you're teaching people about something new, a lot of times you just need to be directionally correct.
That's right.
That's all that you need, right? Yeah.
I think the beauty of that IWC video was that basically Tim took us all to the IWC boutique, and we were the first witnesses of that presentation. And it doesn't matter of the equipment; you just get the right vibe and the right mood. And it was just like I had my personal presentation there, and I really enjoyed that.
Cool. Yeah, because it was the first time, kind of, coming in and seeing it like this firsthand. So you had like my no, I've seen some IWC stuff before, but not like so in depth. So it was quite surprising. But let's start with Cars. You send me the email, right? Or not yet?
Yeah, I'm trying to send it right now. The file size is a little bit large. Give me 1 sec.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, just let me keep going.
Now,
guys.
So what's interesting? Now that gentleman, he has also the access to Vacheron Constantin boutique. Now he wasn't able to get the permission this year because it was such a short notice, but he said he'll work really hard so that next time I go to Korea, he might be able to get me into Vacheron. That's gonna be really crazy. So I really hope I can get in there.
Well, the cool thing about Vacheron is those dealers, like the thing about Vacheron is there are a few hot models, but you can go to an AD and see a bunch of models. Like
because the brand was not. I just watched the video from like 2 years ago about the Vacheron Constantin. I think it was by the what's his name? Federico Talks Watches, like his friend or something. Or was it maybe it was someone else? But he talks about why nobody buys Vacheron Constantin, right? That was 2 years ago. And it was just like, oh, the brand is just in the wrong spot. They're only making dress watches. They don't have hot steel sports. And here we are 2 years later, and it's so hot. It's crazy how things change. GS Superman, $20. IWC stream was awesome. Love what Jonathan just said, but was more there for June.
For June.
Nice.
I'm glad. I'm glad we were. Well, I'm glad we were able to have a little bit of something for everyone. That's I like to sprinkle variety into the live stream. June had a lot of fun too. She's apparently she is an intern. She just started out there.
Oh, very
And
cool. Very
yeah,
cool.
so we're gonna see her again. Verdao, Mr. 222, you $5. CNC, you wouldn't have a spare allocation lying around for 992. GT3, yeah. Carlos, what do you think?
Yeah, we could talk offline for now.
We have Archie joining us. Okay. Okay. Let me say hello. Hey, Arch, how's it going, man?
Archie.
Hey, how's
Hey.
it going?
Long time no see. And how you doing?
Yeah, I just came to say hello quickly there. Bear asked me to come on,
Oh, okay.
say
Okay.
hello, see how
Hey,
you guys
Bear.
are going there. Hey, Wizard, I've missed you, Wizard. I've missed the
Hunter,
Wizard.
how are you?
Hey, man, I'm great. You got the real Cars and Chrono.
What's up, Archie?
Watch
How you doing?
Jesus. Watch Jesus is there. We got
the whole
REG.
panel.
Ari's there. That's cool. The captain's there. Captain, I like the captain. 6006.
Yeah.
Wearing it for you, Arch.
Hey, man, that's so cool, man. I love that watch. That's a cool watch, man. I had it. I sold it, but look, you know what? You don't have to keep everything. You don't have to keep everything. I just wanted to come on and say hello there. Keep the I'm on Tim Wright's team. We're a team, and
Go
Tim,
team.
we got to do some
Go
bids
team.
soon. We got to, it's
For the record, Archie, I'm a promiscuous guy, so you can't really nail me on any specific team, right? I tend to float around.
No, that's great. Look, guys, I just want to say, man, you guys are welcome onto my stream any day there. I've doing the 2 to 3 hour streams now, Timmy.
Very good.
Jesus, it's and I do appreciate you have sent. You've always ended the stream before me. You've sent traffic over, so I think it's only fair. It's only fair if I do say thank you to that. I do appreciate it, man. Appreciate it.
Cool.
And the watch talk is good there. By the way, Timmy.
Yes.
I got a Cartier for my wife. I'll tell you a bit of a story, then I'll go because I don't want to.
Yeah. Okay. Because I've heard something about that.
Okay, so I went on to eLady. I wanted to get a Cartier Tank Francais. What I actually said to my wife was, if I get a Tank Francais, I'll sell the 2 Omega Constellations she's got.
Okay.
You grab that super chat. Lone Star watches, $5.
There we go. Thank you. $5. Hey,
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. It looks like you're spitting money there, buddy. Is that what the emoji means?
It was $25.75. $25.75 US minus 12% pumpkin discount. And I went for the best one. It wasn't the cheapest Tank Francais around. It was from eLady. I dealt with them before. I thought, you know what? I'll just pay it. Okay.
I heard you mention that website often.
I got a really fucked exchange rate. Okay.
Ooh.
Okay, but that's my own.
Okay.
And they sent it to me DHL. Guess what? Whacked with full customs duty and GSTs on it.
As they do.
Taxes.
Gotta support the government. Gotta support the government.
And then I got it. And I had a number of issues. I wasn't happy with the dial. Wasn't happy with the engraving quality. I wasn't happy. There's a few flaws. It looked it's supposed to be from 97.
Tank Francais. Okay.
It's the papers looked like mint, just brand new. It didn't even smell old. So I was kind of a bit worried. Anyhow, long story short, I took it to a watchmaker friend. He says, look, he said, these are kind of shit anyhow. And I said to him, just very quickly, would you buy it? Beyond time, $5. The leads,
Archie.
leads, and we've got $100. This is today's legend.
The
Legend
movie
for
star.
today.
He's the movie star.
Lone Star watch
We're
collector,
using my
$100.
own
I think
language.
Did I
to-
do this right?
I
Thank
think you did it
Lone
right, buddy.
Star.
I think
Damn.
you did it right.
Added an extra
Yeah.
zero in there by accident.
Oh my
Oops.
god!
I was supposed to give $1. What was that?
Yeah,
Alright,
nobody has to do a
anyhow,
screenshot.
Guys,
Yeah.
I sent it back. And I'm trying to
Was
get
it
the
fake?
taxes back. Look, you know what? The problem is this: I paid absolute top whack. If I'm in doubt, send it back.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I just wasn't happy.
Absolutely.
So I've sent it EMS back to them, and I filled out 4 pages in triplicate with invoices and
Jesus.
everything to get the taxes back. These are the same people who've left 30,000 Aussies around the globe that can't fly back in. So you
Yeah.
can't ring them because people are trying to desperately come home. They won't.
Yeah.
David H, $99. Did you
Holy
lose? What's this here? You did it right, Lone
Fuck.
Star. Watch collector. Look at this. This is amazing, Tim.
Hey Tim,
Very
is
good,
Archie
Tim.
your Marco on the stream? Is he gonna mark all the chats and the?
Yeah.
you know?
So yeah,
Yeah.
And
So I got to be honest with you.
$20 just to know what's going on. I must have a concussion
Look
going
at
to
this.
bed.
Going to bed.
Uh,
Guys, I got to
well,
shoot
yeah.
off soon too.
All right.
I just came here to sprinkle a bit of gold dust, bit of
Yeah.
pixie magic here.
Super chat.
It's all good,
No, well,
man.
you know what? You just paid for my Vegas trip because I'm going out to Vegas to meet a
Vegas.
huge fan of the show. So Arch,
Beautiful.
thank you so much. I'll
Yeah.
I'll see you on the
Yeah.
next one.
Yep. See you in the next one. Take care,
Yeah.
guys, and keep the super chats coming.
See you,
Don't
Archie.
be
Thank
afraid
you.
to come to my show too. Tim, you announce
Okay.
the shows when I do them,
Okay.
and I'd like that Watch Jesus guy. You know, I paid a guy to
Cool
do
guy.
vids for me at one stage. Who looked like this dude. You know, the
He-
Watch Jesus.
Watch
Very
Jesus
cool.
is one
Very cool.
incredible guy. He helped
See you
me out.
later,
He
guys.
saved my show when I was in Korea.
Ah, so cool, man.
Yeah.
So cool. Okay.
Really cool guy.
See you later.
Take care.
Later. That was nice.
Okay.
You wait a minute. You guys
Very
forgot
civil.
to have him sing "Kumbaya."
Yeah, that was. Well, hey, you know, it went well. I think.
Yes, it
RD
did.
2 pounds AC3 legend. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much for the super chats. Lone Star Watch Collector. I think you had a different name before. No,
Yeah.
He did, yeah.
what was that?
So it was Superlative ATX.
Oh
Yeah.
yes, superlative, and the hat.
Yeah.
That's
like the hat.
new,
Yeah.
and it
That is new.
matches
That is new.
your.
Oh, he has many hats.
I do.
Yes,
I have
and it
many
matches
hats
his
behind
new
me,
logo.
and then my actual Western.
There's your
Ooh.
Stetson. Where's
Yeah.
your
Oh,
rainbow?
the Stetson.
I
gotta
the,
get,
I put the rainbow
lap-
over there. I can't show the rainbow most of the
Why
time. It doesn't
not?
work well on StreamYard.
Oh,
It's
you
the
can see
green.
it.
Oh,
Hey Tim, just because of your IWC video, I just ordered this one.
nice.
The new
What's the
pilot.
Beautiful.
proper one?
Beautiful.
I'm in love with the
Proper
dial.
IWC.
The dial is stunning. Yeah.
Wow. Oh, I love that.
Very rainbow.
That
The
is
blue
really
hands
cool.
and everything.
Hey, you know what? Actually, Lone Star, can I talk to you on? Can I have a special live stream with you about hats? Because I wanted to get one of those Stetsons myself, and I just don't. I have no idea what I'm doing.
So I'm a sucker for Western wear in general. So
Yeah.
hats and boots. Yeah.
Holy shit! We're gonna do it. Okay.
Sounds
Let's just add quicker draw here, and
Very quick.
we're gonna continue.
Guys,
Welcome.
gals.
How are you doing, man?
good.
Perfect.
Okay, yourself?
Oh man, just I feel like I was hit by a truck just now, but it's all good. It's all good.
Well,
Hey,
quicker. I'm sure he missed it on purpose.
Wait,
Yeah.
what did
Yeah, I
the
miss
GS Superman say?
when I
I'd
miss.
pay
I miss on
serious super
purpose.
chat.
You're
You see
absolutely
that?
right.
What are we talking about here?
Hey, quicker, can you dim the lights a little? Like, it's a little
It's
brighter.
very
than
bright.
Yeah.
It looks
Dim
like
a
he's in
little
wit.
bit more.
It's like he's in witness protection or something.
I just want to see the frame of your glasses, man.
Awesome.
Just his pupils, the pupils of his eyeballs.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
it.
there you
It
go.
still stares into your soul.
Tim,
Still-
you should drink some. You should drink some Ardbeg. You should drink some Ardbeg.
I definitely need to get something.
You gotta
to
get
drink.
Speaking of drinking, done a little Hazel Hayden's tonight.
Hazel Hayden's.
Celebrate,
nice.
yeah.
Ooh.
Dark Rye.
Oh, do I need to go get some scotch?
Yes, we're gonna need something. Get something as strong as possible. Because this is going to be a crazy unboxing.
All right.
I literally I'm flying out to Vegas to see this thing.
Yeah.
That's how excited I am. I mean, if I would fly out to see Cars and Chrono again just for the fun of it. But having an opportunity to also see this freaking watch, let's go!
Yeah,
Right.
let's do it. Yeah, so let's do it. So yeah, just a little backstory, and obviously we'll get to the. I mean, everybody's seen the watch ad nauseum, right, through the IGs and all the blogs and videos. So I just really the point of this to just show you guys a piece live, but give you my impressions on it. But just a funny story. I was at a ep202 aperitif, like a little cocktail event last night, and I took the Vacheron. That was the first time I actually had it on the wrist. And I gotta say, man, it was weird. Like usually when you go to these events, there's a lot of really interesting pieces, but it was just definitely, I felt like the chick magnet of the night.
Yeah, baby.
I mean, everybody was over that, and it was funny. I spoke to my guy over at Vacheron today, early this morning, and it turns out this is the only piece in LA right now, and I don't know if anybody else. I've seen one other piece on IG in my circle that actually has it, but apparently in LA it's the only one, which is why I think it got a lot of interest from the community, which was pretty cool. But yeah, it's like kind of I think somewhat of a unicorn in the wild. It's just so fresh as well, it just came out, which was interesting.
It is almost it almost marks a new era in what's hot. Steel sports has been so strong for a long time, and this is technically it is a steel sports, but it's just such a different take on the steel sports that I'm thinking, man, if we could be going into something new, because it just looks so different.
Yeah, that's definitely one of my impressions, because it was, I think somebody described it as like steel meets high horology, right? There's very few pieces I think can actually pull that off, where it is very much a sports watch. So one of the key things I took away when I put it on immediately was sports watch. I was not thinking even steel. I wasn't even thinking like horology. It just felt like something you would absolutely slap on, like for an afternoon if you're just going to the park or hiking or whatnot. It just did not come across as a normal Vacheron, at least as it wore on the wrist, which was pretty interesting. So. Let me get to the box.
Can you settle this thing for us? Is it steel body and titanium bezel, or is it the other way around?
Crown guard.
No, that's how you just said it. Yep. Yeah. That's exactly it. How you described it. So originally, the original piece was had tantalum on the bezel. That's the only one of the key things they actually swapped out as part of this piece. I gotta get the music. Sorry.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll pull up photos. So one of the things also about just the purchasing histories, I was out in New York for that event, and the president was there, and the president actually was wearing the original Corey Richards piece from 2019. He actually had it on his wrist on loan, I guess with the anticipation, right, that they were going to be releasing this on October. And it was at that time they actually gave me a heads up, asked me if I wanted an allocation. So they had the chronograph and the dual time, and obviously I wanted the dual time simply because that was the one that tried to make it up to the peak of Everest. I don't know if you guys are aware, this thing was it was originally supposed to drop in October, and Rob Report leaked it early. So yeah, I think we some of us chatted about this, and when I went to the website, I was like. When it released, I was like, what the hell's going on? It wasn't on the website, right? I was called the boutique. Nobody was picking up. And I was like, what's going on? And ultimately I found out, it got leaked. So they were scrambling to, get the website updated, notify their clients and so forth. So
you got some serious super chats. I apologize for cutting off there.
First, GS Superman, $100. My God. I don't know if I'm ready for this. I'm still trying to get over the Vacheron Constantin.
Yeah.
So generous. So generous.
Thank you so much, man.
And the next one.
Wow. And Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Oh my God.
SLC watch collection. Please ban Bear from the chat for the rest of the night.
Sure, for $300, no problem.
$300.
Where is he? All right.
Yeah.
They're getting a cut of that. It sounds like there might have been a little.
Yeah.
Money is money. Money
Bear,
is money.
thank you so much. I'm just gonna ban you for the.
Was
wait,
Bear being spicy on the?
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay, there we go. Bear has been banned for the rest of the night. That's very generous.
Thank you very much,
SLC,
Tim.
You're mad. Thank you so much.
Thank you, SLC. That's very kind.
Yeah, that's
That really fucking
wow.
helpful.
It's been
I
a good
think,
night.
like-
It's been a good night so far, huh? Tim?
Yeah. No, this is
Exciting, and we haven't even
Tim,
done
that's
the
like
unboxing yet.
10% of a
Dude, this is
Mac.
gonna help.
Yeah.
Box, no idea.
Are we here to talk about watches? I wasn't sure. I thought we're just
Yeah.
banning people and yeah.
I
It's
That's,
gonna
would
help
just pay
finance,
for my travels for the next month.
Guys,
or-
upvote. We
Yeah.
need upvotes.
Yeah.
Please hit the upvote button. I think I'm just gonna fall off this chair right now. So generous.
And
SLC.
that's like 10% of a MacBook. That's
Fuck,
crazy.
man. I
I
fucking.
know.
You know, there's a new one coming out. Like,
Yeah.
it's supposed to come out. So I'm gonna, as soon as it comes out, I'm gonna buy that fucking thing. Yeah, man. Thank you so much. Holy shit. Yeah, this is gonna pay for, because I need that bloody thing. And I'm.
You're just gonna buy more Sauvage, aren't you?
No. But I am looking
Oud.
forward to collaborating with Mr. Smelly. I want to bring him onto the stream. I want
That's
to work
great.
with him. Yeah.
Fragrances
Don't
and
call the
watches.
girls
Matching
Yeah.
your watches to your fragrance. Yeah.
Yes. Exactly. I wanna add it.
Yeah.
It's gonna be.
Just don't call his Dutch girls lesbians. You'll be okay.
Oh God. Yeah, that was really bad.
Oh man,
I
that was.
can't believe he did that. I still can't believe it. He went that far. I never expected him to go that far.
Yeah, I mean,
No
Tim, you
couth.
missed all this
No couth.
in Korea.
Yeah. That's,
You missed this.
you miss some good stuff. Yes.
Oh.
Seriously, the learn with
Welcome back to reality, Tim.
But you know, I kind of when I arrived in London, the drama has got to me so much. I couldn't sleep for one night that I had to be like, that's it. I had to tune this out because I'm not gonna be able to live through this. So I shut everything down and just listened to on the sidelines. I had to calm down.
Yeah, we
So
didn't see a club night though. You weren't able to hit any of the clubs, huh? In Korea.
in Korea.
Yeah.
No, I couldn't. But next year we're gonna be doing everything. Because this time I was stuck. I was really stuck with the family, over there and especially once I went to Seoul, I was really stuck. So I couldn't. Besides the IWC tour, I couldn't do anything because we were almost leaving, and my wife had already plans for Seoul.
Can I just say, when you were in IWC, I actually asked my wife. You know, it sounded like you look like you were having so much fun. I asked her, "Could I just take a couple of days, maybe take a flight to Seoul? I'll take you guys out." She beat fixed that very quickly. She's like, "No, that's not happening."
But cars. Next year we're planning a week of live streaming in Korea. We're gonna hit the Vacheron, we're gonna hit Panerai, we're gonna hit basically all the
Cool.
major brands, and we're gonna go for night out, and we're gonna do like a hiking live stream. So maybe next year.
Maybe we do that. Yeah, that could
Yeah,
be cool. Go to the
we'll give
DMZ
you a
this
heads
time.
up.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, do they call it K-Town in Korea, or is it just town?
It's called Korea. It's called Seoul.
Yeah.
It's called town.
They got a name for the street for the special street over there. Wings and Watches, $10. Amazing panel tonight. Great seeing everyone. Man, thank you so much.
Tim, this is what you need to wear the next time you're in North Korea. That's what you.
That's it.
You like that?
Can you send me that image? I want to put it on the t-shirt. That
You
is
totally should.
It's an image here, yeah.
I love it.
Stefan sent it to us.
Totally should.
David H. Congrats to Cars and
Wait.
Chrono unboxing. Yeah, it's
Look,
the
mine is
At some
better.
point, we'll get to it. We'll get to it. eventually.
yeah.
Dueling
Oh, look at that.
Tim
Oh, that's
Jong-il. Tim Jong-un.
this,
Tim
yeah.
Jong-un.
Tim Jong.
Mine is
Kim
holding
Jong-un. Oh, wow, look at that.
Vince,
an Explorer 2.
No, I
Vince,
need the
fine,
updated
alright,
file,
but-
Stefan.
Yeah.
You're holding out on me.
Vince, thank you so much. $2. Welcome back, Tim. Really, really appreciate it, man. And on her own time, Kelly, love to the panel. By the way, guys, if you've seen my Instagram live stream, that was what a disaster that was.
That was awesome. You're my hero. You screamed in an airport.
But I did it for the hell of it, because they locked me into this what looked like a panic room. So I decided to test it out. It was not a good idea. They didn't appreciate that joke, to be honest.
Birds gotta fly, fish gotta swim. Tim's wife's gotta be pissed at you.
Yeah, man.
She
looked
ratted
really
him out.
good.
She threw him under the bus.
She really threw me under the bus. But also, I mean, I was wearing the AirPods, and they were in the wrong mode, so I couldn't hear myself talk.
Oh.
So I was a little bit obnoxious. So I don't blame them for it. And Omar says, been beating the drum on the fragrance talk for months. I should be your agent, Tim. Let's go. We're gonna get some fragrance talk in here. There's so many fragrances that I want to add to my collection, and I do need to get the MacBook. I'm gonna check my figures, and at least I can get the reactions in the fragrance store. Worst comes to worst. Oh, and Omar, boom, $2. Largest donation of the night. #legend. We're using movie star. I don't want to be accused of stealing anybody's shtick, so I'm gonna be using. Yeah, I came up with enough of my own shticks. So
Here,
SLC,
Tim,
Lone
share
Star
my-
is the movie star of the Tonight Show.
Tim,
Me
allow my
too.
share in. Allow my share screen in.
Oh, here we go.
There we
Wait.
go.
Nice touch.
Even better.
Oh my goodness.
That's amazing.
That
That
is really great. That is
Oh,
cool.
man.
Amazing.
If you just change the star into a Rolex crown, you've pretty much nailed it.
I know.
Actually,
Yeah,
those
that
those
would be
will be
incredible.
selling like hotcakes if you put that as merchandise.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Wow.
It suits you, Tim.
I
It
need
suits you.
this. I need this. Please email it to me.
Yes.
I
I
want
suppose
this.
No,
The
the,
image is
yeah,
in the
the-
private chat. The image is in the
Sure.
private chat. So
The
you
links.
can grab it.
Very nice.
There we go. There we go.
perfect.
Okay, that's kind of creepy sounding.
Like in the dark as well.
It was food.
So there is an unboxing tonight.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, right. I forgot.
Oh,
And what an unboxing it is.
Sundial. It's a sundial.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so you want to get to it?
Yeah.
Might as well before the folks start
Any
yelling.
guesses? Any guesses? Oh, wait. We have.
I think
I
it's
even see
VC.
here. 1 second. I'm gonna do it this way. Boom. Ooh,
Beautiful.
that's a very nice.
Tim Jong-un.
All right, cool. Yep. So I think folks familiar with this box and packaging. I mean, they do actually do a really good presentation of the box. Yeah, just a couple things to note in the before we get just to the piece. It comes with the booklet, obviously, and the paper. But what I really liked was, and I blocked some of the stuff out. So I actually did pick this up on my birthday. So my birthday is actually. Let me see if I can, my birthday is actually written on the card.
Oh, that's really cool.
It's pretty cool, right? Because it got actually delivered on my birthday.
Beautiful.
Pretty nice.
Dude.
Oh, that's great. That is awesome.
Yeah, it's very rare. Timing works out that way, and then obviously you get the steel, and the packaging wise. I mean, it's they do a really good job in terms of
the
presentation.
Geneva seal.
It's all the details, that go into it.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a lot better.
Pretty
Yeah.
sweet. Yeah. Yeah, but I think that birthday just made it. Yeah, just gave that extra little nice touch. So get to the piece. Yeah. So first things that jumped out. I mean, let's take a look. Right. So here it is in the flesh.
Wow.
Nice.
The flesh.
Nice.
Beautiful.
Wow.
Oh man.
When you thought
Wow.
steel was a really subtle way of doing a watch, this is like blending, and the colors are just so
Yeah,
toned down.
Yeah.
Real.
The colors are just perfect.
Yeah.
The
Yeah,
dial,
so
the
the
strap.
I think the first thing that jumped out is just how light this is. Like really. Because I do have that other overseas, and which is full stainless steel. Now, obviously, it's because of the Cordura bracelet. But yeah, I think the little touches that they did as well. I mean, obviously, guards aren't going to really make that much of a difference in terms of the overall base weight either. But yeah, I just thought it was really interesting how light it was, and when I put it on the wrist, super light. And I don't know if this was a mistake because it actually came with 2 straps.
Whoa, dude.
Yeah, so two great
excellent.
straps actually. Yeah,
That's really
nice.
cool.
yeah.
Are
the
they
same
rubber?
ones. Yeah, they're both rubber, and I guess since usually they come with 3, they toss in an extra rubber strap for me. So I may auction that off for some charity or something. Maybe on one of the streams, somebody wants one of the gray Everest straps, but yeah, we can get to that later.
You should order yourself a new sailcloth strap because they're going to be limited.
I'm gonna slide into your
And
DMs.
if you're going to wear it and enjoy it, you might as well have a backup strap, right?
Yep, exactly.
So the Steven, the gentleman in Korea, so he works with Vacheron, and he said that it's really hard to actually get the
there's
Vacheron
the
strap.
Everest engraving.
Wow.
That's beautiful.
Oh,
The
man.
rotor is
So
something
I
else.
will tell you, I put this on the loop. This like the pictures. I always say they don't do it justice. I mean,
Yeah.
detailing on this, it's just art. I mean, it's as simple as that. When you look at the under a loop, right? And what's really nice also about the back dial, you'll notice is the anthracite gray on the bridges.
Yeah. Yes.
So it gives it this dark, really dark, that charcoal gray, feeling and vibe to it, right? I've seen in many pieces.
So Carson Kronos, massive congratulations. I really love that watch. One question, because this has been a point of discussion recently. Many people say such a light watch makes your brain say it's not valuable, or it's not really high valuable. I have the contrary opinion. What is your take on that when wearing this?
So quite honestly, when I'm wearing the watch, I don't really think about the value. I mean, I don't think if folks know me by now, when I use my pieces, I mean, they very much get used, right? So at least when they're on the wrist, I'm not thinking, oh, wow, I'm a baller here. I've got this great pricey watch. But I think to your specific question, do I equate it with value? I can absolutely understand, because when you feel the platinum, when you feel the rose gold, I mean, there's a heft to it. You feel like there's something absolutely on your wrist. But to me, what really denotes why I consider this just so special is, I mean, outside of the rarity and the horology and whatnot, to me, it's also somewhat of like a culmination of my journey as well. Like, because I mean, for me, like coming where I came from, and my background, like I came from really super humble beginnings with the parents, and I see this. I mean, to me, I just see so much inherent value, but that's very much a personal thing. But yeah, to me, I never equated lightness with, oh, this feels like a cheap watch. In many respects, I consider this more valuable than a lot of the heavy pieces that I own in the collection, right? Because it's just such a unique, interesting piece.
The historical value behind it.
Yeah, and the narrative, right? I mean, obviously, they did this thing with Cody. I mean, he scaled Everest twice, but when he wore this watch, he did a different route, right? I don't know if everybody knows the story. He didn't make it to the peak, but the fact that Vacheron are making pieces like this, to me, is so cool, right? I mean, going off the reservation, making something really off the beaten path, yeah, to me, that's also something that makes it, Vacheron to me as a brand also pretty special and interesting, right? And then you have all the horology and whatnot. Let me put on the wrist as well, just so you guys can
Mossy says, "Will you lend it to Tim when he hikes Everest? What do you think?"
Sure.
I think not.
Yeah, you can look at the base camp. Yeah.
Oh, actually, the timepiece fund.
Beautiful.
He wanted me to hike the. He said he'll sponsor my expedition to the base camp. So I'm gonna before I go there, I'm gonna call him. Like, hey, you still want to sponsor that expedition? So,
what's also interesting about the Everest, when I was picking up these, I did a little more research into the whole Edmund Hillary and obviously Tenzin, right?
Or the Smiths.
Yeah, and that it wasn't like as much as people there. I mean, there's some question whether or not he was actually wearing a Rolex, but somebody brought up a really interesting point that if he absolutely did wear the Rolex, that marketing would be all over the place with Rolex.
Yeah,
they're very sheepish about that and whether or not they made Everest. That's why I don't. Yeah, to me, it feels like he didn't actually make it. I mean, obviously Tenzin did, but
I think Erbinghard he went extensively into that story, and from what I understand is that there is a reason why they kind of pulled back on their advertising, their claims of making it to the Everest. It's because there's lack of evidence. So you're right, and it was in all likelihood it was the Smith's watch, but that brand is also not. The whole Smith's brand, it died and it was revived.
Yeah, in the 70s, right?
Yeah,
I think they went bankrupt actually during the whole quartz revolution.
Yep,
So
quartz crisis killed it. Yeah, and now they revived it with the little kind of limited editions of that watch, but it's not the same brand.
Super chat.
Oh, thank you. Grendel62, $5. As a father, remember your parents gave you all they had to give for you to surpass them. They're the only people happy to see you do so well.
Definitely.
There we go.
Hey, Tim, I actually emailed you some photos. So these are more high-res photos. You want to maybe pull those up and
sure. Let's see here.
See the
Tim, don't forget, the best month to go for Everest is April, May, and it takes 9 days to actually do the climb, but there's 2 full days of rest in between, so it takes 11 days to reach base camp.
Yeah, base camp ain't easy either, man.
It's 5,200 meters.
Yeah, I wanna do the base camp.
There you go, 11 days, brother. Get ready.
Yeah, that's not bad. 11 days. I can do 11 days. It's
I don't know. You were out of breath running 150 yards at the airport. I don't know. You better start working out.
Yeah. No,
and it will be difficult. It will be difficult to live stream because I doubt that you will have a lot of coverage on the way.
No, there's no internet.
I'm gonna have to record it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna record. Actually, I'm gonna be swapping out some lenses. There's a new lens that just came out for the camera, and what's interesting, so I have the 15 to 35, but it weighs like a megaton. But now they released now the 15 to 35, and Cars and Chrono has that lens. You can attest how heavy that setup is.
That's just to give you guys a little comparison.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
The two next to each other. Now, have you tried swapping the straps?
Yeah, they are interchangeable. They absolutely are.
It's very crazy. Nice. The steel one looks bigger.
Yeah, they're the same. It's just the angle, like all.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the polishing, I guess.
Yeah.
The finishing is amazing.
Yeah.
If that's the case, I'm gonna try to buy that second Everest rubber.
Yeah, I put on a white strap as well. Do a little Miami.
Oh, actually, those white straps are super hard to get from what I understand.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, 1 second. I have the images coming up.
I have a question for you, Cars and Chrono. What do you think of Vacheron Constantin new packaging?
In contrast to, in terms of the putting in less stuff, or what is it?
No, yeah. Because before, the cases were different, but something I really liked is that the papers were actually like a passport for your watch. And as you said, they had like a little travel case with just more to offer, right?
Yeah, it's simply, it's fun because I think Omega is also chinsing out on their packaging. Honestly, that stuff it's like icing to me. I don't really, it doesn't bother me all that much. I mean, when I got that Equation of Time, I mean, they went overboard, I think, on that one. So maybe that offsets some of the other boxes because they just stuffed that with a whole bunch of horological goodies, as well. Yeah, I mean, stuff like that, those things don't really bug me all that much. I mean, I'm just grateful to even have opportunity to get some of these pieces. So, yeah.
A lot of that stuff actually factors into the cost of the watch. From what I understand, the new this is so interesting. The new Apple iPhone, it doesn't have the cellophane wrap anymore. So they're cutting down. Yeah, they're cutting down on packaging, which is like, that is really surprising. Not even that plastic wrap.
I think unless the actual packaging has a purpose, so like IWC, they actually ship their packaging as a watch pouch, so you can pull it out and it's a watch pouch, and like that's super nice. But other than that, I'm with you, Cars and Chrono. I mean, look, Rolex doesn't even care. They're like, here's a box that we found at IKEA.
Yeah.
Really
Oris took it one step further, right? They just put trash in the watch.
Yeah, that trash watch is weird. It's really weird.
Randall 62 says, "I worked my ass off for my kids to make me look like a chump." Ooh, that is spicy. And David H, I think it may be wise for us to sponsor Tim to not attempt the Everest. Damn.
We should, or give him some training. We got to pay for his training and get his cardio up and.
Look,
climb a rock wall, Tim. Let's start. We could sponsor the rock wall climbing for Tim.
You mean trekking around New York in a hurricane while you're pretty much drunk is not good training?
I'd like to see him scale some of the scaffolding. Would be cool.
I don't know what the Wi-Fi or the internet signal is going to be up there, man.
I'm gonna have to record everything and then no live streaming for a couple of weeks. Yeah, that's the only way to do it, guys. But I'm gonna try to bring all the high quality HD footage from it and make into a movie. Stuff.
Yeah, Stefano, you were saying that was 11 days, but that was only one way, right?
No, it said 9 days with 2 days of rest in between. So
that's out and back.
I don't know which way, but
no, it's just up.
It's just one way. Okay.
Yeah.
So it's longer than 2 weeks, Tim. So you take the bus back. You're not taking a bus back.
In true oligarch way, he will order a helicopter to take him back.
Okay, fair enough.
Toyota Mo, $5. No way I believe Rolex made it to the top of Everest. The base weight of those older watches are ridiculous. Congratulations to Cars and Chrono.
Appreciate it. Thank you. Thanks, man.
Thank you so much, Toyota Mo. And we got the watch Cardinal, $5. What was buying experience like? Was it the I call you? Anything stand out with the pieces now that you have it in hand? Anything you change or improve? Very good question.
Yeah, I mean, really good question, Marco. Hope you're well, buddy. So the buying experience is when I was picking up the Equation of Time, they gave me a heads up that this piece was coming. And then when I was out in New York, they asked me, which one did I want to go with, and it was extremely transparent. The guy over there, he was texting me almost every other day, letting me know what the status was, when they're expecting to get the piece. So I mean, it was a very open process in terms of even timing, almost to the date. I mean, they even said, October 1st was when it was going to drop, which is just coincidentally again my birthday. So yeah, that experience was obviously very lovely. I mean, you don't get that with most, obviously, brands, if any. I mean, as far as the piece, what I would change with it, yeah, I mean, some folks have spoken about maybe doing this with a titanium bracelet. I mean, I am gonna certainly pick one. I mean, they do those on spec one-offs for clients. You know, part of this though as well tells me, like, I think the strap, the quarter strap, it's just one thing I would love is a deployant on it. I'm a big sucker for deployants, and this one didn't come with a deployant. It's obviously the pin buckle, but again, that's a very small knit. Yeah. Yeah, honestly, and frankly, I haven't worn it on the wrist much. I took it out for the first time last night, and I just haven't gotten much wrist time. So stay tuned. I'll give you guys some sense as I wear it out. But this will absolutely be like a casual piece, like just going out. Like, and it's so under the radar, right? So you're never going to worry about anything around wearing this out. Like you can go to grocery, I mean anything, any errands or whatnot, which is cool.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
You have actually
when
a
they
really
asked
nice
you
picture
cars, and you said, what if you had said, I want both of them? Would they have sold you both?
Yeah, we'll talk about the offline and the private. You know, it's funny about that, the Wizard.
Turn his dealer mode off.
Yeah, I wore my jeans with it. Obviously, it goes well with the strap. But
that looks so nice.
That textured dial is what is amazing.
Just really super cash.
Yeah, great shot.
But on the buying, my wife, she was so busy. I asked her to stop and take photos.
I knew that wasn't you, man. That couldn't be you.
Yeah.
Your hands are exposed.
But the boutique, you know, it's funny, when I picked up the piece, they were telling me the day of, they were getting a lot of calls, and people were being so nasty to them, like brutal, like at a level that usually they're kind of used to it because of the blue overseas, but this one, they were even longtime collectors of the brand, and they were really pissed that they weren't getting one, and they said that it was just like kind of at a different level. I guess if you think about, you bought a few pieces, I think you would assume, hey, you can get one, but yeah. I
mean, this is the kind of stuff that I would think that every serious Vacheron Constantin like collector would want to have. And just trying to imagine how many of those serious Vacheron buyers there are, I would think, my God, they seriously limited to only 100 pieces of each. Yeah, that's only 200 watches. There's no way they could have one, like they will have to come up with something similar and to allocate that watch to the people who weren't able to get this. So I would expect them to come up with something a little bit different, maybe not as exclusive, just for that clientele. Lone Star Watch Collector says 12 day. Oh yeah, please you tell us.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say to Cars, I think you've mentioned this before, that sometimes the community, the Vacheron community, is a little bit cool or soft on the overseas, because it's kind of like there are so many great horological pieces at Vacheron that this really isn't. I mean, it's an amazing piece, but it's not really them flexing their horology.
Yeah, I think that's. Yeah, I would tend to agree, because it's like one of those things where now it's that hype piece, right? And I picked mine up years ago, right before there was, I mean, I think the whole Vacheron really was maybe last year that things really started going a little bit crazy with all the other watches.
6 months. It's 6 months.
Yeah,
it's not even last year.
So it's like one of those things when I'm wearing the blue dial, people look at me and like, oh, you're one of the bandwagon, right? Oh, you got the blue. How long did you wait for that? You get those standard.
He's blaming on Bruce Williams. Just blame it on Bruce.
That's
exactly. Captain can tell us a little bit on that, because he had a chance to get it pre-hype, and he declined it. Can you tell us like what happened?
I respect that. You didn't like it at the time.
No, I liked it. I definitely liked it. But I just got my Royal Oak, the black dial, back in November for kind of a birthday as well. And so I really didn't want to go back to back with the same, similar type of watch, steel watch and three-hander. But it was beautiful. And I have to tell you, they also showed me the GMT. I think they had the Tourbillon with that same blue, because there was a shortage. It was starting to be a shortage back in like February. And if I didn't order it, and I had the opportunity to, and right after that, they went, I guess, boutique exclusive only on that piece.
Yeah.
So I missed out on the 3-hander, but sometimes things have a way of circling back. So we'll see. Because honestly, I really love the dual time, and obviously this is a special, limited edition. So this is out, but I'm looking at the black dial or the blue dial, and I've spoken to VC, but great way to get into the brand. But as Lone Star said, there's and Cars can attest as a real VC, enthusiast. They have so many pieces that you guys have spoken about, and
the Patrimony line is amazing. I mean, I would absolutely pick up a Patrimony if not for the Pateks. I just feel like it's very duplicative to the Pateks I have, whereas the Vacheron pieces are unique in their own right? I don't have an EOT from Patek, right? You don't have some of these this orientation with sporty watch. But yeah, I mean, they've got some really amazing Patrimony pieces. And the thing with the blue dial, honestly, like that was my first gift to myself after my last company. This was over 3 years ago, and that immediately, as I saw it, I was like, and I walked into the boutique, they had a few of them in there, and the guy was like, hey, you should really consider this. And the blue was just stunning. For folks who've seen it and own it, I know, some folks have it, it's just such a pretty blue, right? I mean,
I don't have a blue dial watch yet. It is really...
That IWC blue is not the same as the Vacheron, but it's a pretty good approximation.
Killing me.
Yeah, they do a really good job.
The watch Cardinal, $5 for the Cars and Chrono. Any idea how they get that crazy texture on the dial? Do the colors have any significance beyond homage to the OG watch? Inspiration behind the purchase? That is orange. In some ways, I think that's kind of almost a cheeky reference to the Explorer too. I mean, I don't know. It is interesting why they chose these colors.
Well, yeah, I mean, as far as the dial, my understanding is that it's a bead blasted dial. It's supposed to mimic the rock faces of Everest and mountaineering.
I love it.
Yeah, I mean, there's all these little details as you start peering into the piece of how they went about designing it. I mean, they could have gone many different directions.
The orange actually looks a lot like the sun that you can see over the Everest, the sunsets. It's known for those orange sunsets. So maybe seeing the sunset or the sunrise from
might be a
top of the
reach.
mountain, that'd be
Might be a reach, but.
Yeah.
Tim, I think we already discussed this on one of your streams, or was it maybe with Bardsley? So the orange color comes from the supposed fact that it would be the easiest color to see in the dark compared to the dial. So it would give best visibility because for example, the Explorer 2, it was made to go into caves.
Yes.
So you don't have any light. Therefore, they chose the orange flashy color because it would be the easiest color to distinguish.
Oh, look at that!
So that I think that's the explanation. I'm not sure.
Yeah. No, that makes sense. Dude, I mean,
So
the Rolex
that's why
actually
they use the
picks out
orange
their
color.
colors really, really specifically. So I wouldn't be surprised that the watch was kind of designed for very similar purpose, right?
Yeah, it's for exploring.
Visibility, yeah. CS $10 super chat. Thank you so much. Cars, when you develop this type of relationship with a brand, do you even need to express interest in a specific piece, or did they automatically assume that you will want a new release?
Yeah, so I think the easiest way to answer this is I think as new pieces come up, they just ask if I have an interest. I don't think they assume I'm going to want it. Like, I don't even think they assumed I was going to take it. Obviously, they just asked, hey, there's this piece coming up. There's going to be an allocation. yeah, do you want it? But I don't think there's necessarily, hey, they're going to assume that I'm going to take it. And there was a line after me if I didn't end up taking it. I mean, it was a similar situation I have with the 1921. I mean, as soon as the one guy dropped it, I got a call and asked if I wanted it. I mean, they just get scooped up, quickly, particularly for the limited runs, right? And to me, 150 feels somewhat limited, right? I don't recall exactly how many are coming to America, but yeah, you think about how many countries there are around the world. We had this exercise last time. It's only a few
about one.
pieces.
Yeah, like one per country.
Yeah,
it's 150 pieces.
So there is a fun story when it comes to Vacheron Constantin. I don't know if they already told you this story, Cars and Chrono, but there is a very famous watch collector in Zurich, and he's very passionate about Vacheron Constantin. And what he does every year, he gives the brand like $10 million, and in return he gets one of every model that they do.
Oh damn!
That's at a different level. Then.
That is what the that is some brand loyalty.
Yeah,
I mean, wow.
And I think every year he gives $1 more million, and he's like, oh, payment in advance for every watches that come out.
Yeah. So I mean, I'm sure he's doing cabinet, right? Like cabinet pieces as well. Yeah. I'm definitely not putting in 10 million to Vacheron every year. That's for sure.
Man, that is a little bit ludicrous, to be honest.
What you could do with $10 million.
10 million. Now you can give it to Tim to start the live stream. Let's see here. Actually, we have some awesome pictures. Let's look at the close-up here.
Oh God, beautiful.
The Everest. Now, this is carved by hand, right? So each one would be slightly different. I mean, there's no way you can replicate this part.
Tim, can you take the super chat down?
Yeah. Sorry about that.
No problem.
We got Todd Levin. This specific VC design and colorways were based on the prototype VC overseas, originally designed for and worn by photographer mountaineer Corey Richards. I wonder how he got, to working with them. That is so bizarre, but also very cool that Vacheron kind of sponsored him. Actually, I was checking out his Instagram, and there's a story, but it's behind the paywall on the National Geographic. I'm gonna try to get my hands on it. I don't know. Have you guys read that story from National Geographic on his expedition?
Yeah, I read clips of it. Yep.
Oh, because I need to. I'm gonna try to hunt down the magazine somewhere on eBay about his experience. It would be really interesting to read it and kind of share it with you guys. Oh, look at this.
Yeah. So that's the oscillating weight. But again, the pink gold. They have their own kind of pink gold take on it.
Cars, how's the loom on that watch?
Is there even loom? Let's see.
Oh, that you said you haven't worn it enough yet, so you wouldn't be able to tell.
Yeah, it's probably a little too bright. It's got a nice loom to it, but it's hard to see in the bright here.
Oh no, it looks
One
good.
second.
You can see it. Yeah.
1 second. Well, okay. Here we go.
Oh
okay.
yeah, that's
nice.
amazing. It's chroma blue. Beautiful.
Yeah. Beautiful.
It's
nice.
a little bright in here though, but it's got decent loom.
Way better
Very
than mine.
nice.
Yeah.
Ice blue. Very cool. Very cool. Oh man, look at that.
Yeah, so of course you guys know I'm into physics and astronomy. So one interesting thing, I just wondered, why is Everest the tallest mountain?
Yeah.
So do you know why? First of all, do you know how high Everest is? And no Googling.
Bobby Google.
I can't remember from the top of my head.
8 meters.
Yeah.
Oh.
So I don't know how well. I know it's 29,000 feet, so I don't know how much that is in meters. But yeah, it's like cruising altitude for commercial aircraft, basically. Right? They're a little bit higher. I think so. Do you know why it's capped at 29,000 feet? Why they don't go higher mountains on Earth?
Well, from my understanding is that this is where the two major like tectonic plates meet, and that's why it's just the location made it for the highest rise. But is there like are you saying there's a almost physical? It would be physically impossible to have a taller mountain than that.
Yeah. So the tallest mountain on Mars, do you guys know? Olympus Mons. You know how tall that mountain is?
No.
It's
Is
like
it? Is it has to do like with the
kilometers.
proportion to gravitational
It's
pull and
gravity.
stuff?
Yeah, 72,000 feet. It's 3 times higher. It's about gravity. So it's interesting, like how
good.
gravity actually dictates how high these structures can be on a planet. Yeah.
So is
Like, can you
Tim gonna
imagine
hike to that base camp? Tim go to Mars and
13 and a
hike
half
the base camp.
miles. Yeah.
Hey, I wouldn't mind. That is pretty cool. Todd Levin, in an era of precious metals, regardless of the setting, all gold subs and platinum speedies, it's high time for a mountaineering-inspired model to join the ultra-luxury tool watch paradise. Fucking right.
Isn't that mountain in Mars like 10 miles or something like that?
So it's 13 and a half
Yeah.
miles high. It's,
13 and a half. Wow.
Yeah, high.
So the
yeah.
mountain
Now-
is restricted by the gravity that it can hold. Interesting.
Yeah. Isn't in terms of difficulty of climbing a mountain like Mount Everest, is K2 the hardest mountain to climb?
That's what I read as well.
The most difficult? I had
It's
read
harder
that.
than
I read
Everest for
I had
sure.
read that.
Really
Yeah.
dangerous.
Yeah, maybe I know it's not as, I guess, popular to climb, if you will. I don't know, how that works with Sherpas and things of that nature, but that mountain is not as high from what I'm hearing as Everest.
So K2 has had only 377 people manage to successfully reach the summit. So around 400. 87 climbers have died.
Damn.
So yeah.
Maybe it's
They
more
leave the
steep,
body
more
up.
jagged.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I also read that they leave all the bodies on Everest. They don't bring them down. So you
No,
can
they
actually
don't.
still see those bodies up there.
Wow.
Whoa.
Just kind of morbid. This conversation's taking a turn right now.
Yeah, I mean, well, if I was climbing the Everest and I fell and died, I would like my body to remain, where I died on that, because it is part of you become part of that mountain's history in some way.
Well, I think
They
it's
take you-
dangerous to bring your body down.
Yeah.
It could be dangerous, but I think it is kind of romantic in some way.
Tim, if you die on Everest, you'll be famous for the guy who died with a two-tone explorer on it.
Two-tone explorer.
He has to buy it first.
Yeah.
John.
So, folks,
He's got to.
I
He's got to buy
gotta
it first.
I gotta run a bit early today. Sorry, Tim. I just got work
Hey.
I gotta do for tomorrow.
All
Ari,
the
best.
thank you so
Alright.
much for joining us. That was
It
Have a
was
good night,
wonderful to
man.
be here, Tim. Welcome back.
Take care,
Thank
Ari.
you, everyone.
much. It's
Take care.
so good.
Congrats
to
on the
be
watch, Cars.
Thanks, Ari. Appreciate it, buddy. Appreciate
All
it.
the best.
Thank you.
No, those frozen bodies up there. I mean, it's like food, right? No.
Well, I
Food
think
for what?
because it's so cold,
Yeah, some
right? That the
protein.
bodies will just basically
It's like frozen
they'll
food.
be preserved forever in some way,
they're
like being in a
preserved,
refrigerator.
Worse, it's a freezer.
Yeah, it's a freezer.
Might as well.
You're
Okay.
you're gonna be forever preserved until
So
until
technically,
there's
you could bring them down,
humane-
but they're not going to come down in the same shape.
Yeah, they
Anyway.
Yeah.
So it's basically just too dangerous and
Super
it's too
morbid.
expensive.
Anyway, yes,
It's just dangerous
So-
and expensive.
yeah.
There is there is a guy just in front of Hillary's step who is called Green Boots because he's living there for years because of his green boots.
I also read that the Hillary step is gone now. It
Yes,
actually,
I heard that too, but I couldn't check.
Yeah, it's that last 40 feet, right, to summit Everest. But yeah, I read that it's gone. What's really cool as well now with all the YouTube and the GoPros, like you can actually see footage like up there on the mountain, like video footage, and it's just like really, yeah. If you just have some time to kill, check out. It's pretty heady stuff.
Well, Cars and Chrono, if you ever wanna summit the base camp, then you're free.
Tim, do you know how much in shape you have to be to do that?
The base camp? No, but the base camp you don't really need much shape.
What? Okay, all right. Google it. You'll see.
I mean, it'll just take a little bit more time, but it's okay.
And it's not ever. Mount Everest is not as cold as everyone thinks. The peak is like 36, 35 degrees minus Celsius. In Canada, here 3 years ago, we had minus 43 down here. And we have minus 80 up in the Yukon. So it's not as cold as everybody thinks it is.
Yeah, so
it's the winds, it's the jaggedness, it's the steepness, it's things like that, a combination.
So avalanche and falls make up half of all deaths on Everest. So 29% are avalanche, 23% are falls.
Can you pull up the other photo of the strap? I just want to show like the weaving. There's like a close up.
Oh my god, that one. I can't believe it's not a deployant. That's kind of disappointing. I mean, whatever. I'd still take it.
I'm sure he can get one.
Here you go.
Yeah, sure.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, the weave and the nylon on that.
Oh, Todd said it costs $100,000 plus to bring a body down from Everest, and some who have tried to do so also died. Damn.
I'm telling you, it's dangerous, man.
Like 200 plus people.
Yeah. It's hard enough to get down and up on your own with assistance.
Oh,
right?
for sure.
And then with oxygen, without oxygen.
Yeah, and you have to carry those dead bodies over quite some distances with 3 or 4 men.
You could say, as Tim said, they were immortalized in a sense on the mountain, but they also did something that was what they were passionate about. So, it's something.
I mean, look at the
think about.
Look at the bucket list. They got buried on top of a mountain, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, Tim, you could put your ass where your passion is.
Yeah.
Well, there you go.
to paraphrase an old saying.
There's a
I remember that saying.
There's a story.
The strap on Zoom
oxygen.
looks grayish.
Sherpin's very nice.
I love this strap.
Pretty amazing.
This should be like a standard
with
edition.
the basket weave.
Yeah,
like a dark
this should be a standard edition to a lot of the current lineups.
So I forgot who I asked this question, but like, how many Denver Bronco fans do you think got an allocation?
If I ever sell it, I'll go to Denver, right? Broncos.
Yeah.
Somebody wants this.
Damn. Look at that. Todd says more pics, Tim. Dude, when I'm coming to Vegas. I'm gonna take some high quality, high resolution macro images of this watch. I'm gonna have a whole desktop backgrounds and phone backgrounds of this watch. I hope Carson Crota doesn't mind. This is good.
Just don't broadcast our location. That's all I'm asking, buddy.
No.
Where we're at. We're gonna have quicker as a force protection, man.
Roger that. No, I'm good.
Quicker
I got
protect.
it. I got y'all.
There we go.
I love how the crowns and the bezel match same color. They're all titanium. That was very smart how they did that.
It's nice.
That is so awesome, man. Oh man.
I think there was a shot. I actually sent you a shot with the 4 VCs side by side. If you wanna. Well, that's a pretty cool shot.
GS Superman says, "When's everyone heading to Vegas?" Well, I'm gonna be buying my tickets, like real soon. Like, now that I got the super chat basically to pay for it and for the whole stay. So I'm gonna try to stay a few days extra. Maybe I'll come early, but the main day is the 29th, right? That's when we're all gonna try to meet up.
Yep.
So that's the main event. we'll that's gonna be the main event. I'm gonna try to go maybe a few days early or a few days afterwards and do a little live stream for the community. Just walk around, check out the place, scout the location, maybe meet some of the locals. And if you are a Vegas local, hit me up, email me hello@timwrite.com, and we can chill.
Yeah, Chris is over there, right? He's based out of Vegas.
Yes.
He's
So
nearby, yeah.
I'm definitely going to call Chris, like maybe even tomorrow, and ask him when he has time to meet up, to go for another of those famous day in the life live streams.
Oh, make sure you make a live stream from your hotel room, just like the last one.
Please no.
Todd says, I have a question about these watch shows in Vegas and Miami. Is this only for dealers, or can a regular Joe like in the early during the preview tour and hang out?
It's nothing but regular Joes, right? I mean, it's not a watch show.
Yeah, I mean, we're just meeting up. This is just the community. Cars and Chrono is kind of inviting us for a meetup. He'll be there, so he's inviting us. If you wanna come with us, just email me, and we can, we would love to have you there with us. But this is not like a big show. It's just we're getting together for
just a bunch of friends. We're gonna have a good dinner, talk watches, gamble a little. We'll just shoot the shit and have Tim live stream a little bit of it, just for fun.
Yep.
So it will be freaking awesome if you can make it there. If you can't, we can do something here, because Cars and Chrono. I mean, eventually you'll make it here to New York, right?
Oh yeah, absolutely. No, we'll do it another night, and that night we'll definitely do it right.
So if you want to meet up in New York, we can make it happen in New York as well. So don't worry about that as well. So I'll reach out to you on the Instagram.
Yeah, no, absolutely. It'll be fun. A lot of fun.
I think he's asking about the watch shows. The watch show in Vegas is IWJG. It's only open to dealers.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's only
the watch show in October in New York, Watch Time, what's called, that's open to the public as long as you buy a ticket.
Yes. So hopefully you'll be here for the Watch Time. It's for the magazine, the Watch Time magazine. It's gonna be really, really big. I'm gonna try to what's it called, live stream.
IWJG is October 18th and 19th, but it's only open to dealers, registered dealers, not open to the public.
There you go. And Stefano knows because he is a dealer.
Yep.
Mr. GMT, what's up, boys? Mr. GMT, look at this GMT. Well, technically it's not a GMT, it's a dual time. But this is Cars and Chronos revealing
GMT.
Brand new acquisition.
Well, isn't a dual time a GMT there?
It is. I mean, it's kind of the same function.
I mean, same function, right?
I am afraid to call these things. I think actually they have they're different. They're actually the way they function is.
But it's still different. Dual time zone.
It is dual time zone, but so for example, my Tag Heuer Carrera, the twin time, it was twin time, right?
Right.
And technically it's a GMT, but they don't call it a GMT because it's not a true GMT. A GMT is a GMT, and GMT functions in a really specific way. It's got a 24-hour hand, whereas this is a dual time, and it doesn't have that 24-hour. Instead, it's got two 12-hour registers. So it is different. It is different. That's why they don't call it a GMT. They call it a dual time.
Wow, from a guy who doesn't know a 7750, that is broad knowledge.
Yeah, it's really technical, right?
That's impressive.
How about adding the rotating bezel on the Rolex, the bi-directional rotating bezel?
Right,
that's true GMT.
That's what makes it a
three
GMT.
Time zones, I believe.
Exactly.
Yes.
Exactly. I think because it's a really, really, I'm being really kind of picky, but I don't want to be accused for saying like, I'm sorry, Tim doesn't know the difference between a twin time, a dual time, and the GMT. You know, I'm trying to use those technical language a little bit more specifically. And it even says
Tim
Timmy.
is technical, except when it comes to 7750.
That's very true. But sorry, JDG 5167, $10. Thank you so much. Sorry to say, as a Paddock fan, but this makes something like the 5524 look very pedestrian. Congrats to Cars and Chrono.
Thanks, 51.
Wow. Yeah. Let's see.
And thank you, Mr. GMT. So check it, bro. This is
second.
The state of the Vacheron collection.
Oh, it's Vacheron only.
Man. There we go.
Look.
That sounds like a dating site. Vacheronsonly.com.
Oh, I have that image as well.
It's the top row. Right?
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Top row.
That's gonna say Paddock. Jorn.
It's a Paddock.
Actually, I sent you a photo of this one as well.
Yeah, I'm gonna bring it up right now.
Hey, by the way, anybody else looking forward to the holidays, man? Can't wait to
I got that.
Yes.
But I have it on CD.
That's excellent.
Yeah, I love.
What's a CD?
Oh my God.
Oh,
What's
the
a CD?
5524.
Who the hell said that?
55. Sorry, for the 5524. That's the their pilot. The pilot kind of Paddock pilot. Paddock cock blocking Lange before Lange releases their own pilot watch. It's their way to sneaking in and putting a watch into that category that they have no business doing. But yeah, it's very, very true. 1 second.
Cars
here.
is having Hayden's tonight.
Bring this up. Oh, I do have to drink to celebrate.
Basil Hayden's.
Just catch
Yeah,
up.
cheers, guys.
Cheers, brother.
Cheers.
I'm gonna get a drink right now.
I gotta stop drinking.
Quicker than draw, $5. Instagram at The Real Cars and Chrono. Can you tell us if you're on the wait list for the VC Mars watch?
We'll see. Once they get there,
Time will
can you
tell.
imagine?
Oh, come on, Fortis. Fortis is the Mars watch guys. TGV told me that.
Oh,
Yeah.
damn! I actually.
It's future iconic.
Yeah.
Hey, Chris, I'm drinking some Basil Hayden's dark rye. FYI.
Let me go grab something.
Take a
1
neat
second.
with a splash of water.
We'll be right back.
That collection. Oh my God.
So, Cars, how do you decide which VC overseas dual time to wear on any particular day?
So I got that question quite a few times. So I look at the blue as like, it actually has a little bit of a winter vibe to it with the white straps. So it's kind of like Miami, kind of like not so much disco, but when you're out in the town, you want a little bit of kind of dazzle razzle. Whereas I'm telling you right now, that Everest is absolutely like a G-Shock in many respects. Like you go out. No, I'm being serious. Like it wears.
No. I get you. It's casual looking.
Yeah, super casual. Cool. Like so under the radar. And I feel like as soon as I put it on, I was just like, yeah, totally. Yeah.
So
Well, yeah,
I
Everest
know
doesn't come with leather
this is
or
kind
a
of
bracelet.
frowned upon, but I still got a little bit of that blue label left that me and Rich were drinking. So
Why is that frowned upon?
well, the blue label is not really like.
Yeah.
It's not very
Scotch.
respected in the.
It's not a whiskey, it's a scotch. There's a big difference.
It's not very
Blended
respected
versus-
Scotch, but
it is what it is.
it is what it is. And
Well, if you spend $300 on a bottle of scotch, I think it's somewhat respectful.
yeah.
It was,
Cheers to the Cars and Chrono.
Thanks, guys. Thanks for joining and for hosting
Cheers, man.
tonight. To my friends, obviously, in the community. Appreciate it.
Cheers.
What an incredible night.
Congrats, man. That's awesome.
Riz, $5. Great show, Tim and the crew members. Thank you so much. I really, really appreciate it. and
I love
beyond
that he
time.
used that.
Thank you. Oh, look at this. So happy for you. Thanks for hanging out on my stream early.
Thanks, B. I'm glad you're feeling better as well. And great stream, man. It was really nice seeing Kelly on there. I love her energy, man. She's real cool.
It's cool to see you guys find unique approaches. I think that's like one of the things I've really enjoyed is like, you know, Beyond Time had such a great show just reviewing her collection and talking about her experiences, and then like all the stuff, Tim, you've done with like learning about new brands, meeting new people, you know, grabbing people's wrists violently and what's on your wrist?
Interviewing them live on the
Equation
street.
of Time.
Oh my god!
Ooh,
And there's a captain
That's
with
such an incredible
look
watch.
at this.
Oh,
Whoa,
Cap.
Yep.
that is
Love
a
this guy.
beautiful print. This is something I need.
Todd Levin says cheers, but
Buzz
he's
Aldrin
cheering
on
with
the-
Pappy. He got a Pappy
Todd.
bottle from one of his clients today.
I haven't shown you guys
Ooh.
yet. I've shown some people.
Send some of that my way, my friend.
My artwork from Toby Brown came.
Tim, put
I'm
Carson
adding-
Chrono full screen.
I'm
Oh,
adding-
one second.
Check out the art first.
Oh,
Yeah, little show and tell. Little show and tell.
Wow.
It's beautiful.
wow.
Oh, I got mine
does.
yesterday.
awesome.
Yeah.
I'm still
Oh,
waiting
that's
for
an
mine.
awesome clicker.
Yeah, it's great. Just some stuff for the wall.
Damn.
Bam.
There
Look
it
at
is.
that thing.
Whoa.
Woohoo.
That is beautiful. The equation. Are you bringing this to Vegas as well?
Yeah, I'll bring this to Vegas for you. I'll bring all four VC.
Damn.
Very neat.
You
Thank
keep
you,
that
thank
on a auto winder?
Yeah, I'll just show you the last one since we're at it, man. And the 19.
Oh,
Yeah,
God,
there it
there
is,
you go.
man. That's the one.
Platinum stitch.
beautiful.
Preacher watch. It's awesome.
Yeah, that
you go.
stitching is just. I
Yeah,
love
just something
stitching.
else.
That's probably my next
Amazing.
one if I can find one.
So that one is the Platinum Limited. Because there is another one.
100
Platinum,
pieces.
But it has the blue marker.
Mm.
Yeah, no, this is the 100-year anniversary. The Platine Excellence that they put out.
Yeah, exactly.
Historiques
Yeah,
Platine
it's a fun-
excellent.
Fun piece. Definitely a fun piece.
The white gold doesn't have the blue number at the end, the numerals.
Mm. Todd Levin says, "Wizard not opening that bottle tonight. Gonna save that one." Hey, when Todd gets another watch, I know Todd doesn't have an unboxing every week, but when he gets the next watch, that's gonna be a perfect time to crack it open
Look at
and
that.
maybe share it on the live stream.
Or maybe he's gonna break out that bottle when his daughter gets her first watch.
Or maybe, yeah, that is probably a better, better celebration.
Carson Chrono, do you have another Vacheron incoming or coming?
Ooh, not
Maybe.
Do, but that's, no, I definitely. It's going to be a few years though before that one lands.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's always that's always looking forward to that. Ah, it was so cool. It's so cool.
It's amazing cars.
Chris
Thanks, man.
Vince,
Appreciate
I want to see the Platinum Patrimony Traditional with that sandblasted dial. He did, man. Actually, let me bring up. Here we go. So this is the state of the high horology of the collection. Look at this, damn. Wow.
Need a Longa. Do you have one?
You know, what's interesting is that 2 years back, I know the whole the Holy Trinity, right? The Holy Trinity, the VC,
Patek,
the Patek,
VC, and
and AP.
AP.
Now, I remember 2 years back thinking like, oh, I could understand the VC. I actually, sorry. I could understand the Patek and the AP, but the Vacheron was always for me like, do they still belong in the Holy Trinity?
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, and then
They're the oldest company, man.
yeah, but they were so under the radar at that time. good 2 years, and it was just they almost felt like they needed some of that oomph in them, and I
But
think this.
I prefer that they don't get that oomph. Damn.
Well, so
You
here's
know?
the thing, Cars, and this is like the ultimate first world problem. One of the things that's kind of frustrating is it's like I don't have the means to like buy a bunch of Vacheron all at once, and I'd like to save for them. But if they become total hype like Rolex, this is the only one I'm gonna have, and that kind of makes me sad.
Yeah, I think it's already kind of there, right? In some respects. So,
yeah, I mean, I don't know. I haven't done a lot of research.
Well,
I mean,
I'll
I
give you
know
an
like
example. Well, the example right now, the blue overseas. There's people they're not taking even names anymore. I mean, I think at least for that specific model. Now the black dial may be different, maybe the chronographs, but that one for sure, I understand at least from guys here in the hills that they're not even taking names.
Any other model, any other color dial from any dealer. Blue only from the boutiques.
Yeah, so for the silver, there were 6 people on their wait list, and I was first, and I got it in about 20 days. So, not bad.
That's not bad.
No,
and the silver is really that is the most I think, like, with not counting the Everest, that is the most unique one. The silver dials are still off, kind of.
Yeah, I like it.
Let's see, one second. Here we go.
Oh God, my camera. I think it's actually streaming.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah. When you just send me the pictures. Send me the pictures. We'll do some comparisons of the blue, the silver, the Everest, and if Captain gets the black one, we're gonna have
Lovin is asking a question.
Yes. McLovin. What's the question?
No, McLovin. Todd Levin.
Oh.
McLovin. Is that 750 to 70, I think.
50 to 70. P, right? That's the
platinum.
Yeah. Yep. That is the highest. I mean, not counting the minute repeaters.
But well, now you're going up to Grand Soniers that are $1 million plus, right? So
yeah, but
there's a big difference.
That just goes into some ridiculous stuff. But I think like out of this is like this is the bread and butter of kind of horology. I think the chronograph, perpetual calendar. That's as much as anybody would ever need. This is just a beautiful, beautiful Patek. That is
Tim,
incredible.
I sent you 4 shots in the WhatsApp. I didn't know the best way to send it to you. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Let's see here. That's good. Let's see.
Don't steal my shit.
So, Carson Chrono, how is the date reading on that Patek Perpetual calendar?
Better, yeah. I know you always get me on because the Lange. I always give shit on the Perpetual. It's actually easier on this. I'm just telling you that Lange was just the toughest for me. Yeah, it was just really hard. And it's surprisingly, the equation time, although it looks small, it's actually pretty legible. The white against the dark dial, it wasn't as tough, but yeah. I mean, the Lange was beautiful. That Perpetual is gorgeous, gorgeous piece though.
Oh, nice. The Dremel's back.
Yeah, Dr. Dremel.
Well, isn't it Sasquatch? He was the one who's like, we need to, it's got that weird. So the Everest, the shape of it's a little different, and I know Sasquatch doesn't like it. So Dremel could just make it so that it's perfectly symmetrical.
Yeah, he doesn't like the way the case flares on the chrono.
It's like completely unnoticeable until he says
it
something.
Is.
Yeah, it's like unnoticeable.
Okay, well, let's not say things that are unnoticeable, because the last time I said things that were unnoticeable, Cars and Chrono literally returned the watch.
Yeah, I did. Well, yeah. This is for Todd. Todd, I did. If Jamie was here, Jamie would pull out his Patek.
Yeah, Jamie Opulence. Tiffany dial.
Yeah, I picked this sucker up as well. It's a Vacheron. So that's as vintage VC as I got.
There you go. Look at that, Todd. That is a one incredible vintage watch. Yeah, I was gonna get one of the just cheapy pocket watches when in London, but I was so busy. Oh, and look at this. The
What
wristwatch
about this
G's
for a
actually-
vintage
Look at
3
that.
grand Vacheron?
What year is that?
1981.
I got you beat. I got a 72 patrimony.
Ooh.
Oh yeah.
Ooh,
Wow.
pretty.
The
That's
difference is Swiss's watch is older than he is.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because it was my father's watch.
Yep. That's awesome.
Wow.
And he gave it to me because he didn't want to pay the bill of
Restoring it.
the servicing.
Does it work?
Like
Yeah,
that
it
story.
works,
That
yeah.
that story is awesome. It's yours now, son.
No, fix it. It doesn't work.
That was pretty much it.
Hey, I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't mind getting a watch that needs servicing. A Vacheron that needs servicing.
So-
Okay.
Excited to picking this up. It's no VC, but it's from 1946.
That's cool.
Ooh.
That's nice.
Wow.
That's cool.
That's in very good shape.
Oh,
Let
look
me
at
hear
the
that
Yeah.
crown.
That's
Do the crunch.
gorgeous.
I want to hear the
Oh,
crunch.
I fully wound it already. Yeah.
No.
Sorry, I did it while people were talking. I'll let it wind down. Unwind. I don't know how to do
Unwind.
Yeah, I love the
That's not
crunchy, the
that.
crunchy
It's really
crown.
sweet.
Yeah.
It is. It's so neat. And it's not far from where my wife grew up in Pennsylvania. That's where these were made.
Your friend Mike says my granduncle was a famous painter in Korea.
Hmm.
Interesting.
That's
I
cool.
would love to see some of his
What's
art,
going on, Mike?
especially if I can jump. If I can stop by somewhere in Korea.
Right.
We have the images here though. Check this out. So
Oh god,
the
it's so
silver
dirty.
dial,
Nah,
the-
don't worry about it. It's fun.
the
Yeah,
most
that's nice.
underappreciated. What I really like is the blackened hand. It kind of reminds me of my Explorer too. I'm sorry. I mean, this is just I have to
nothing to
make
be sorry
that
about.
comparison.
Contrast.
It's I know it's a completely different league, but there's a little bit a hint of that, right?
I mean, there's some things that there are just some things I'm not used to with a watch like this, and the biggest
Yeah.
ones are it's noisy. Like it's much noisier than a Rolex,
Oh,
and
right. The rotor. Yeah.
yeah, and it doesn't
Gotcha.
hack, and that's fine. I don't usually care that it hacks or not. It's just something the first time you try to set it, you're like, oh, it's still going. It spends, especially in Austin, it spends almost all its time on the rubber strap. So
Nice. No, the
And it's
rubber
very-
strap is amazing. If I could put my Rolexes on, which I should get those rubber beads, and try it out on the rubber.
Yes.
so
I
then
love the date
Yeah.
placement. Date placement's solid.
Yes.
I was listening to an Austin Daniels stream, and he was talking about why Rolex uses 28 for their dates, and it totally makes sense when you look at a watch like this. The 28 makes almost a perfect square, right? Like the date fills the square almost perfectly if it's a 28, because the 2 is big and the 8 is big, whereas the 1 in this case doesn't fill all the way.
Interesting.
Oh, the Joe Low Mofo podcast $10 just stopped by to say hi to the great Tim Wright. Great stream. The Joe. By the way, guys, I'm gonna be on the Joe Low Mofo podcast later this week. We're gonna be talking a little bit of fragrances, and a little bit of watches, and a little bit of the YouTube. So check out Joe Low Mofo podcast.
Are they on YouTube as well, or? Oh,
I
okay.
think it's everywhere, from what I understand.
Okay,
I
cool.
will drop the link in the community
No worries.
section for those who are interested. And I will drop links to the podcast. And also, like, if I don't have the link right now, but I will drop the link. I will drop the link very soon. But yeah, this is their YouTube channel. I think it should be on their YouTube, of course. And they do like a men's topics podcast, which I'm gonna try to kind of turn this show into some kind of a podcast. I think that would only make sense. Somehow salvage what we have here and make it reusable. check this out. Here we go with some nice beer.
Some beer. I don't even remember what that beer was. Yeah,
looks
I
tasty.
mean, that's not that unique of a picture, but yeah, it's just. I was worried about scratches and stuff, but it's usually so dirty it doesn't really matter.
Now, what is special here is that articulating deploying class, and I think this is not on menu watches. Can you tell us a little bit about this thing here?
About the deployant?
Yeah, because this deployant, you see how it turns, it pivots around in like a 360-degree circle.
It rotates. You can take it off. So everything about the VC like is easy to adjust and easy to take off, except removing links. So it's super nice to just be able to pop it right off. So if you rotate it 90 degrees, I think it comes right off. But I have yet to put the leather strap on it because it's freaking 1,000 degrees here, so there's just no need. So yeah, but it fits real nice. I love it. I wear it all the time.
Yeah. So from what I understand, on these, like, they don't have this on the paddock, but when you this deployment, when it opens up, this section here, it can turn, it can pivot, so it doesn't break. Whereas I think even like paddock, they don't. This section is solid. It's fixed in one location. So if you put too much pressure, you can bend it, especially if it's precious metal, like a lot of these buckles are made out of. But this articulation point makes it so that it's not only easier to take off and put on, but also prevent the watch from breaking. Ooh, whose clock is going? Whose watch is ticking?
Loud, man.
It's quicker.
It's quicker.
That's Quick's pocket watch.
That's GMT. I put it. I held it up to the mic that time.
Yeah.
It was a.
I wasn't going to say anything, but it's coming in loud and clear on my head.
It's coming in hot.
It's coming in hot.
I'll put it up.
Yes, it is hot.
Put it
It
up.
works well, though. For a 19, what did you say, 50-something watch?
46.
Coming in.
46.
It's 75 years old.
That was good, Tim.
Thank you.
I have to say that gray dial with the black rubber strap, it looks so good.
Yeah, that's why I use it almost
So damn
exclusively.
good.
Yeah, that's why I use it almost exclusively. I mean, the bracelet looks good, but man, it looks so much better with the rubber. And I actually, like I said, I still haven't worn the leather at all. It's still in the bag.
Now, what would be really cool is that if Vacheron made those basket weaved straps that Cars and Chrono has.
Yeah,
you could probably special order one.
I probably
Can you?
could. I don't know.
Try.
Aaron Bespoke.
I think I got to give my AD more money first.
Just mention Cars and Chrono. Tell them I know this guy. He's a friend of mine. He's a good.
His name's Cars and Chrono.
My first name's Cars, last name's Chrono.
Yes.
Is that really his name?
Yeah, it's actually on the passport. I've seen it. He showed me his driver's license.
There's a guy called Modern Watch. It's like Modern Watch Guy ATX, and he always posts from my AD for Vacheron, and they have no idea who he is. Like I just like he's in here all the time. Like they have no idea who he is. But yeah, I would, I might do that. Right now I'm actually, so they're my IWC dealer too, so I've got a couple of straps on order from them for my Pilot 43. So, and you can do a pretty good
cross. Also, that Maltese cross on there.
I love that.
Pops,
Look at that.
Like how they just incorporate that into so many different elements on the crown, on the bracelet, on the movement.
Yeah, it's so this picture is from my iPhone 13, or the Pro or whatever with the zoom.
The new one?
It's like, yeah.
That's
so
the macro, right?
Yeah, it's okay. It's pretty good. I mean,
not
it's good
bad,
enough.
yeah. Well, to take this kind of image in as a macro properly, what I found out is what you actually have to do. You have to take 100 images, all at different what's it called? Basically focus points.
Yeah.
And then stack them together to do a proper macro shot. which I'm gonna try to do with the Cars and Chronos, Vacheron, and I'll try to do it with my watches as well.
And the
I
best
gave
part of
it
this, sorry, and the best part of this picture is it says Vacheron Constantin, so it's like you're not
Constant. Mispronouncing. They should
your
rename
dentists.
it to Vacheron.
So it's okay if your dentists wear Vacheron Constantin.
So I think the money pictures that you would compare in this. So the Cars and Chronos sent you a picture of the rotor on the Everest, and I sent you one. On
yep.
Yeah. So you do a quick comparison.
Right now, here we go. Not this one. Not that one. It's not this one. Where is it?
I love the way they do the buckles too.
Oh yeah.
They Maltese cross it. They almost overdo it, but they don't quite.
Yeah.
There you go.
There we go. Bam! You can see.
I've never seen them side by side like this. That's so cool.
Yeah.
The Everest is amazing.
That's so cool.
So you know that's based on a photo he took also, right?
Mm-hmm.
An actual photo which they reproduced on this.
That's so cool.
What is amazing, in my opinion, is somebody must have done a mold or a cast to push stamp that Everest. So at some point, somebody made this by hand, and
it was.
Amazing.
Look at this guy, number 37.
Ah.
You think we could find the actual photo he took for this? It'd be cool to put them side by side, see how accurate this rendition is, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Let me see. Google it.
I mean, you pretty much, I don't even know. I mean, I assume they took a specific photo, but they probably bought a specific photo, but...
Well, no, this
it could be one of his photos.
It was
one of his photos. It was one of his photos that he took.
Wow. What camera does he use? I think it was like...
No idea.
He uses a pair of Shure headphones. No. Yeah, Tim, I feel so bad. So I ordered a bunch of stuff from. So like when I was looking at I needed a microphone and I needed a camera, and so I ordered this microphone, forgetting that you had a
affiliate link. So
I just gave you that $100 super chat, so we're good now. And
guys,
I'm pretty sure I used your affiliate link for the chair, but maybe I'm just.
It looks like you're using it, but you put on the extra, the special. What do they call it?
Yeah.
They give you two of these attachments.
Yeah, they do.
One, so that you don't have the explosive piece, but I don't have those anyways.
Yeah.
But it is Shure, right? It's the same one as mine.
Yeah, it's the exact same one.
Yes.
It's the exact same one.
Very nice. And what soundboard are you using?
I've just got it up to the Focusrite. So I've got a cloud lifter and then a Focusrite.
Oh, okay.
I just looked. That Corey Richards guy uses.
Icon.
Yeah.
I love how
he's a Nikon guy.
I love how tribal cameras are. Like I never realized how tribal it is.
Oh
like,
man, it's
no,
so
well, it
tribal.
depends though, because once you get into an ecosystem, you have to get all the stuff that comes. So I used to shoot Canon, but my wife, I kind of handed those down to her, and I ended up getting some Canon or Nikon stuff.
That's cool. No, it's interesting. But that makes sense. It's all like end to end, right?
Yes.
So.
Yeah.
There are generations when certain cameras are better. Like
there's that
now,
aspect as well, yeah.
Yeah,
right.
Right now it's Sony and Canon.
It's all Sony nonsense, yeah.
Yeah, Sony's really freaking killing it with their cameras. Their sensors are.
Yeah.
They're just,
no, for sure. I've seen the photos they make. It's awesome. It's great.
Yeah, it's like game systems. It's like this generation, you should have had an Xbox.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, it's kind of like that.
During those years, it was during that time. You see, when it was Sega versus Nintendo, it was the Nintendo was the one to have. If you had Sega, you were always like, not the cool kid. Then it was the PlayStation. It's always
Joe Montana football, Ultra Beast. You couldn't play that on Nintendo.
Ooh,
I was in a workshop today, and they were talking about something to do with the year 2000, and like, what do you associate with the year 2000? And they were looking for the U.S. election.
Conan O'Brien skit.
They were like, what? Yeah, they were like, what? What do you associate with 2000? And they were looking for the election, and I said the Sega Dreamcast. 99.99.
Dreamcast. What a disaster that was.
It's thinking.
Man, the Dreamcast. Yeah. Overpriced.
Like 3 games.
What a total nightmare. Cheers to the Cars and Chrono though. Thank you so much. And for the Lone Star Watch Collector.
Thanks,
for sponsoring this episode. Man, oh man, thank you so much.
Yeah. Do you know what I associate with 2000?
What?
The best Vacheron ever made. The 39 millimeters extra thin overseas, no date. The reference model 2000. There you go.
Everything you need to know about the watch community, you can look at in this picture. You have Swiss in one frame, and next to him you have the Wizard, and they literally have the exact opposite watch taste. Like, there is no watch too big for Wizard, and there is no watch, and like every watch is too big for Swiss.
Look, this is 34.
That's why they got placed next to each other.
That's
Good night, Todd.
Todd Levin says, okay guys, 12 midnight here. Gotta hit the sex. Have a terrific evening. And mazzles again on the beautiful Vacheron Constantin. Warmest regards. T, thank you so much.
Timmy's on soul time, so it's morning for him right now.
It is morning. I took a. You guys realize I slept literally 24 hours when I arrived home. It is mad. I'm just sleeping my ass off. And even I went to my AD earlier today to have a little. They have a little bit a change of management, which is not good news for me.
I was gonna say, your salesperson leave because that's
no. My salesperson stays there, but the head guy has changed. Luckily, actually, the new head guy, I didn't even realize it, but the new head guy, I was really on friendly terms with him before, so hopefully I'm gonna go forward. Actually, maybe he likes me even more. I love the new guy. I had a short conversation with him, even without even realizing that he was the new top chef. But my wife says,
"Oh, that's the call."
Ouch. Yeah, that's yeah, we're gonna wrap it up. We're gonna give it another like 5 minutes, 10 minutes.
Yo, Tim, I think it was on Gray Market. You don't have a speaking role, but it was fun to see you on this. They showed you taking pictures with Roman and Nico and those guys.
Oh, really?
London Watch Show. Yeah, I think you pop up once.
Ooh.
You and Marco pop up once.
That's cool.
That's kind of cool.
That's really cool. What?
I'm like, I know that guy.
Surprise! I should have stayed for that last day. Actually, but actually, a lot of people got COVID on that last day.
Yeah, I was worried about both you guys because it was like everybody got it, like.
But everyone who stayed for the last day.
Yeah, because like I know.
Surprise.
Well, the weird thing is, so Gringa got it. And she didn't stay for the last day. Yeah, Gringa and Poppy got it.
Oh my god.
Yeah, so it was probably because you were live streaming and we're a natural like force field.
No. That's as ludicrous as anyway.
Well, I am vaccinated. It could be. It is possible that I got it, but I kind of my body naturally fought it off before it could enter the become visible.
Yeah, don't tell that to Quicker. He's got arguments against that.
Let's
have arguments
not
against
go
it.
that way. No, let's not go that
theory.
way. Let's
Theory.
No, I'm just saying. Speaking from theory, but I know some people who.
You could say you could look at the opposite end too, but yeah, that's all I was gonna say.
No.
Yeah. But either way, I mean, I'm just saying, I will not know why I didn't get it. I know.
Well,
Cap,
Tim,
you muted?
it's huge
Cap?
that you didn't get it because you left for South Korea like the next day. You wouldn't have been
that's probably a good
symptomatic
thing.
until you got there.
the headache that I got going into Korea almost broke me. I was broken, man.
Tim,
I
I
arrived
saw you
at the
drinking.
Seoul airport, and also cars. If you're gonna go to Korea, now you have to go on their website. They have a website, KT something, ETKT. It's a disaster. You have to fill out a short form, and you get an email within like 45 minutes.
Yes.
And you need to present that email when you board before boarding the plane. They will not let you into through the security without presenting that thing.
Yeah. So
And
Dr.
it's a-
Dremel
it's a-
brings up a good point. He says
And they
he saw you
started it
drinking.
on like September 30th. It was a total disaster.
It wasn't
we
a
all-
headache. It was a hangover.
Yeah, we all saw you drinking. So are you sure the headache came from COVID?
It was a combination. It was a combination.
1-2 punch. It was Corona and Corona.
You know, you know where it's
It's
really
the
bad?
Modelo virus.
Like Hawaii is kind of similar in terms
What
of
is he going to blame
Hawaii.
the headache tomorrow on? That's what I want to know.
Dos
Real
Equis
Corona
virus.
and Corona.
Yes.
You know what might have protected you was kimchi. There was a theory that kimchi might
It's
have
all
helped.
that fermented cabbage.
Yeah, it's all
my
that
God.
fermentation, the micro.
Buddy.
My wife
That's
makes
awesome.
kimchi in our wine fridge, so now our wine all smells like kimchi. It's fine. It's just the bottles. It's not like they're open, but
Yeah,
I love
yeah.
kimchi. I freaking live for kimchi.
Yeah,
I
that's awesome.
I can't have enough of kimchi. We actually brought some kimchi with us from Korea, which is not the like. I don't think you're supposed to bring kimchi through security.
Did you declare this? Anybody in customs
No,
watching this?
No, I didn't.
That's not a good
declare-
idea,
no.
man.
It's a horrible idea. My wife is playing with fire. One day we're gonna get caught, and it's gonna go terribly
Where'd
wrong.
Tim go?
Yeah,
He's in
it
jail.
is.
yeah, she's gonna be like, I'm not responsible for the actions of my ex-husband.
She's gonna dime you out.
The stuff she
Okay.
brings through. I mean, it is. She brought dumplings. Like, there's these dumplings in Seoul that I freaking love. They're
Further
kimchi
incriminating
dumplings.
yourself.
They're frozen.
Oh,
She put it in
wow.
the. She put it in the luggage, and I was eating them today in the morning. Oh my god. Nothing.
Your
There's
socks.
nothing better than eating dumplings made in Seoul.
Yes.
Eating them here on the day after, in the morning after the
Did
jet
you have
lag.
did you have the king dumplings, the Wang Mandu? They're like the king. They're like really massive.
Yes,
dumplings,
yes,
a bit-
yeah. They're really big. They're
Yeah,
steamed in this big
yeah.
pot. They open it up.
Aren't
Yeah,
aren't you
look
burping
legit.
after those kimchi dumplings? I can't eat them for that reason.
Fermented cabbage. Yeah.
Oh, they're so good. They're so good. Damn.
Yeah, if
Yeah,
you
they've
trip
got
to Korea, it would be fun, man. That'd be
I hope we
epic.
still have few left over. I don't know.
Yeah, they have this something similar in Germany, though. That's right.
Mm.
Sauerkraut.
Yeah,
I'm
but
like-
sauerkraut
Rotkohl.
sauerkraut is usually cooked and not raw.
Yeah.
Oh, bro.
I think they have them here in K Town, but they're super expensive. They want like $10 for each one.
Oh wow.
Whereas, yeah, it is ridiculous. But I'm gonna, for the live stream, maybe I'll eat some.
Super chat, big dumplings.
Super chat for the dumplings. To do a dumpling live stream. Oh man, if I have, yeah, I'll check if I have some left over because I ate like 5 yesterday and 3 today. I might not have any left, but if there's still some left, I'm gonna eat them tomorrow for live. But guys, this was a really, really good show. I want to thank Cars and Chrono. Thank you so much for coming and and sharing with us this amazing watch, the experience.
That's awesome.
Wow. The freaking legendary watch. Also, I want to thank the Lone Star Watch Collector. Dude, fucking thank you so much for the generous super chat.
Sure. And you can call me Kurt, by the way. I just don't put it on my username anymore.
Cool. Kurt, thank you so much for the generosity. I mean, You are helping me out so much with to be able to continue do these live streams and really improve the quality. And hopefully, I'm in the next few days, I'm gonna try to pump out some videos, and put in some extra work, to make videos for the community and just for everyone. Just thank you so much, man. It just means it really means a lot. And I want to thank the whole panel, the captain, the REG, the wristwatch Jesus. I know we're not supposed to call you Jesus. I can't stop it. I can't. You're always going to be the Jesus for me. I mean, you freaking saved me in Korea, man. Literally saved my live stream in Korea. I wouldn't be able to do those live streams if you weren't there to rescue me. The wizard, thank you so much. The quicker draw, love you, man. Wait,
thanks, Tim.
I did. Wait, what's going on? Hold on, 1 second. The Dr. Dremel? Wait,
That's
Dr. Dremel.
That's Herr Higgins.
There's only one guy.
That's me, Tim.
That could be.
Man, you come up with new names
No,
every
that's not
single
really.
day.
No.
I'm so confused.
I reserve the
Jonathan?
right to be Tim Wright's divorce attorney.
Yes. Yes.
God, I almost avoided a divorce. Man, my wife was really mad at me after that live stream in the airport. That was a disaster. The stress I had to endure. It was bad.
What is happening?
Chris Vince says, great stream. Thanks, Tim and everyone. Congrats to Cars and Chrono.
Yeah.
The last drop. Cheers, man. I hope to see
Cheers.
that watch personally very soon.
Yep.
And I'll
Make it
see you
happen.
guys. I'll see you guys tomorrow on the early stream. I'm gonna try to do.
See you guys.
Love
That was
everybody.
That was Perth,
Thank you.
Perth's music.
You feel like
Copyright strike coming up.
I'm stealing
the
Perth's
leads.
shtick.
You got the leads? You got the Glenn,
Wearing
are
my
those the Glenn
stuff
Gary
today.
leads?
I'll see you.